Hey guys, it's Greg at Vanguard Motor Sales. Man, I got one of your favorites here today, a 1978 F-150 short bed, four-wheel drive, 400 under the hood, and she is blue and she is beautiful. Now we've got a lot of original paperwork for this car, so go to the website at Vanguard Motor Sales and check it out. You see this grill all polished up. Normally these are all scratched. Got just a couple minor scratches in there, but she is all polished up, looking good. All the trim looks great. All the chrome looks amazing. I mean, this is one cool truck right here, man. I'll tell you what, back in the day, if I could have bought this as a kid, I would have drove the wheels off of this thing. So here's your chance. Man, she's beautiful. This is the original colors that the truck was. It has had a repaint, so it has been restored. And then that 400 under the hood making horsepower, super, super cool. All the trim up here is looking good. Now this is a dent side, so you see that cove in the bed where that piece of trim is? That's where it gets its name, dent side. And then they put that beautiful trim down there. So of course, all this stainless, all the aluminum, all highly polished, all looking good. Now it's got brand new door panels on it. The carpeting looks like it may be original to the car, or the truck, I should say. Just, you know, very, very nice shape. It does have brand new seat cover on it. I tell you, everything about this thing's looking beautiful. All that paint on the inside, all the trim on the inside looking good. I mean, this is one beautiful example of a truck that was very well kept throughout the years and then very well restored. She is a beauty, man. I would be proud to drive this thing back and forth to work every day. Super, super cool truck right here. These bed rails obviously have been added. Those are aftermarket. Back bumper looks like it's brand new. Step bumper. Okay, the bed is beautiful. Now, does look like this thing may have done some work in its day. Bed's got a few dents in it, but they've scuffed it all down and painted it blue, and it's looking gorgeous. She is a beauty, man. Just looking gorgeous. All that trim looking beautiful. As you look down the side, man, she is gorgeous. Take this anywhere, you're gonna draw a crowd. Everybody's gonna say, I remember having one of those, but it wasn't a short bed, it was a long bed, or it had a small block in it, or whatever, man. This is super cool, guys, with the motor, the short bed, the four-wheel drive. Now, we don't do any consignment whatsoever, and a lot of you may be wondering what that means to you. Most classic car dealers sell on consignment. They sell just about anything that'll roll through the door, and they don't know much about the cars. Finding a Vanguard quality car isn't easy. Our team of 15 buyers review thousands of vehicles each month. Our inspectors travel all over the country to handpick each of our cars, which saves you time, money, and frustration. Think of us as your expert hands, eyes, and ears to make sure that you end up with the highest quality cars. We have almost 50 team members here at Vanguard, and every one of us is a gearhead. Growing up around the Motor City, all of our families worked in the auto industry. I grew up working in the garage with my dad, and we worked on countless classics over the years. Around here, cars are a way of life. Let's take this baby for a ride, man. Four-wheel drive, dent side, 1978 F-150, 400 under the hood. You want to talk about cool? This is super cool, guys. I absolutely love it. bringing back memories for me. My best friend's dad had a 78, but it was a crew cab and it was a 1-ton, but it had the 400 under the hood. So you know those motors made power if they were putting them in the F350s. Just driving this thing brings back all those memories from high school, driving that thing around. We used to go to the fairs with them. We showed animals. Super fun time back then, man. And this is one amazing truck, and we're going to show you everything about it. We're going to get this baby up on the lift so you can check out the bottom side. We're going to get the hood up so you can check that out. We're going to show you everything you need to see so you can make a great decision. And don't forget, Tom answers his phone 7 days a week and just about 24 hours a day. He's going to tell you all about this and just how easy it is to park this dream in your driveway. As you can see down here on the dash, everything looks original. Everything's in beautiful shape. Now my steering wheel is not perfectly straight going down the road straight, so I'll have the guys sew this baby on the alignment rack and make sure the steering wheel's nice and straight for you. I mean, everything about it's pretty much stock, guys. She's an amazing truck. Now the seat has got new upholstery on it, and the door panels are new on this. Other than that, I believe everything's original. Super, super cool. Now we'd love to have you visit us, so if you've got time, come on out, visit us. We're right outside the Motor City. If you need to fly in, the airport's close. And for all of you who have already subscribed to our YouTube channel, thank you so much. It helps out a bunch. That's 1.6 million of you. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. We're always posting new inventory, and it's a good way to keep track of what we got coming in on a daily basis. We're here at our shop right now. We're located right here in the Motor City at 15100 Keel Street in Plymouth, Michigan. This building is where our team of 15 world-class mechanics inspect and improve every one of our cars. All of our work is done in-house. Our mechanics only service the vehicles we sell. We start with a thorough inspection and test drive. Then our team gets to work. We take the time to learn each car and fix the things that I would fix if it was mine. If that means the engine needs to come out, then it comes out. When you purchase a classic car from an auction or another dealer, in most cases it hasn't been inspected or serviced. You may be in for some unpleasant surprises. At Vanguard, we save you from the headaches that cost you time and money by handling this process for you. Right down the road is our 40,000 square foot indoor showroom. This building is climate controlled and houses over 100 amazing vehicles. We're constantly bringing in new inventory, so you never know what might show up tomorrow. We are underneath this beautiful truck now, and man, they restored the bottom side of this thing too. You can see the tank's been restored, the frame's all painted, all the new hardware all over the place. We've got new exhaust. The spring packs look like rebuilt units. Now the rear end ratio, we just rolled it over right around the 350 gear, and that's what the Marty report says also. It says limited slip. Shocks look like they're fairly new. U-bolts look new. We got the drum brakes out back, and the guys here at Vanguard will still pull them all apart, make sure they're in good working order. You see the center section has got primer on it. That's the way it used to come from the factory. Drive shaft's been painted to look like bare metal, which is super cool. They would have came from the factory bare metal. You can see all the primer on the bottom side here. You can see all the paint on the frame, everything looking good. It's got the correct transfer case in it. It is a C6 transmission, which would have been what would have come in it from the factory. We'll talk about the 400 up front here. When we lower it down, the shocks up front here look like they're new. I mean, everything under here is beautiful. Again, the steering arms here, the drag link, the pitman arm, everything looks like it's been painted up to look like bare metal. I mean, it's just clean as can be. Of course, disc brakes up front. Rear end up front here will have the same gear in it. The back one does. Chrome on the front bumper looks like it's new. I mean, they did a beautiful job on the restoration. Then she's got brand new BFGs on her with some great looking wheels. Now these are aftermarket wheels, very similar to what Ford used on a lot of their trucks. That's why they look so good on there. 32 by 11.5 by 15 on the size. You can see the inner wheelhouses there, how they've been all painted up. Now from the factory, if I remember right, they came from the factory galvanized, and then they painted them silver to make them look like they're galvanized. As you look down the side here, again, the paint work right down to the bottom edge, looking good. Bottom and edges of the front fender look great. I mean, they've got all the blue overspray on here like would have come from the factory. I mean, it is pretty under here. I tell you, with it being up in the air a little bit, you throw some mirrors under here and show off to all your buddies when you're at the car show. Out back here, got the same size tire, of course. These are American Racing wheels, and my favorite tire, BFGs. Let's lower this baby down and look under the hood. We are under the hood now, and it looks just as nice under here. They did a beautiful job on the restoration. They've painted everything up. They've put a lot of new hardware on here. Still got the original paper stickers from the factory, and this little information sheet right here tells us it is an M400, which is similar to the Cleveland block, or it's basically just like a Cleveland block. It's just 400 cubic inches. Now, it has been upgraded to a Holley 4-barrel. It does have what looks to be the stock ignition head on. Again, they painted the air cleaner. These came out with the galvanized on them also. They painted it that silver color to make it look like what it would have looked like if it was fresh galvanized. I mean, everything under here has been restored and or cleaned up and painted. I mean, she is a beauty, guys. As soon as you pop the hood of this thing, I mean, everybody's gonna oogle and ogle about it. We got power brakes, power steering. I mean, everything you need in a truck, man. It's still got the original jack back in the day they used to send out with these babies. I mean, beautiful paint on the bottom side. The core support here is all painted. The grille looks like it's brand new. I mean, she is gorgeous. So give us a call at 248-974-9513 and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this little dream in your drive.